Hello, traders. It's Wednesday, which means it's time for New Comic Book Day. We're going to take you on a trip down to Black Cat Comics, and we're going to see what Greg's got up on the wall. And remember to tune in later this week. We have our new show, Tales from the LCS, where we're going to interview some local comic book movers and shakers. They're going to tell us about new books coming out. Of course, this week's big book is Berserker from Keanu Reeves. And I know for a fact that Greg got every single cover available for that book from the distributor. So we're going to see what we can find. So here we go, folks. New Comic Book Day.
All right, traders, new comic book day. We're in Black Cat Comics. We are going to kick it off with America Chavez, Made in the USA. We've got 3 covers here. There is a really cool 1 in 25 on that one that we're seeing some pretty big movement on. We've got Essentia from Wake Comics, Avatar, The Next Shadow. We've got Avengers. That is the Women History Month variant cover. Then we have the Vision cover. That's Albatross Timeless and the A cover. We've got Avengers, Mech Strike. We've got Batman 106. Batman's back. Now, we were discussing this one yesterday. That A cover didn't really strike me at first, but I think the more you look at it, it really pops. The darks against that yellow background, that's a sharp one. Witch's Shadows. Of course, our big book of the day, Berserker, #1 from Keanu Reeves and Boom Studios. And in a moment, we'll go over and look at all the covers that Greg's got available. We've got Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue number 23. A couple really cool covers on that one. Go through those real quick. Casual Fling at issue number 2. Chariot #1. All right, we've got DC's Crime Syndicate. That's 106. We got a couple different covers on that one. Damned Cursed Children #2. Dead End Kids #2. This is the Suburban Job, which is the second series for the Dead End Kids. Dead Dog's Bite. From DC Black Label, we got Dreaming, The Waking Hours. And this is set in the Sandman universe. Source Point, The Eighth Immortal. We've got Engine Ward from Vault Comics. That's issue number 8. I'm hearing really good things about that book. I might have to pick that up. Then we got Fear Case, Robert Kirkman's Firepower. Hellions #10. DC's Infinite Frontier. This is number 0. And I'm hearing that this has the Teen Titans Academy in it. It is a very cool couple of covers there. James Bond, Agent of Spectre, issue number 1. Jonna, the Impossible Monsters. We've got a couple different covers. I really dig that one. That's pretty cool. Oni Press has been killing it lately for the indies. And of course, King in Black, Wiccan Hulkling. We've got Gwenom versus Carnage, issue number 3, with a couple different covers on that one. That one's super cool. The King in Black Handbook, that they published the handbook when we're almost done with the series. So I'm not sure what the thinking was there, but Captain America #1. Now that's a King in Black tie-in as well. Got a few different covers on that one. That one's pretty sharp. And Falcon on the cover there. Thunderbolts #3, King in Black tie-in. We've got Man-Bat versus Suicide Squad, issue number 2. This is a 5-issue limited run. We got one cover there. The big Image book this week, Noctera. See how many covers we got left. We got, that is a 1 in 25, I believe. Super cool covers on it. Rock and Roll Comics, Oingo Boingo. We've got Overwatch from Dark Horse. Tracer, London Calling. the Plot 8 Power Pack Outlaw, issue number 4. Sonya Versal, issue number 2. A cosplay variant on that one. If you watch the Final Order cutoff video, I only show one cover on the Dynamite stuff. It's a lot easier to show them here, because I can just kind of thumb through them. We've got Resonant, number 8. Rick and Morty, Worlds Apart. That is the dragon cover. That one's super cool. Jerry Baree, Rick and Morty. And we got Marvel Runaways, number 34. Transformer Beast Wars, number 2. That's got a couple different covers there. Undone by Blood, The Other Side of Eden, from Aftershock. Sensational Wonder Woman, number 1. That is a beautiful cover. That one's selling pretty hot right now. It's still cover price, but hard to find. Unearthed. We've got The Walking Dead Deluxe. They're already up to issue 10. A couple covers on that one. Star Wars High Republic 3. Single cover on that one. High Republic Adventures, number 2. And I believe there we go. Another cover on that one. We've got a Suicide Squad reboot. Suicide Squad number 1. Swamp Thing number 1. And this is playing on the premise from the Future State Swamp Thing. Has the same artist and writer. And then this is supposed to be our big Marvel book, X-Men Demon Days, issue number 1, written and art by Peach Momoko. There are, of course, several colors that covers. That one is pretty spectacular. So the cover art on this is really well done. We were looking through it yesterday, and the interiors on it are not quite up to snuff, in my opinion. And then we've got Touching Evil from Source Point Press, number 13. And then, as promised, we have
Keanu Fest 2021.
We've got all your variant covers for Berserker. I think the only one not shown here, well, there's 2 not shown here. That's the 1 in 1,000. And that one hasn't arrived yet, right?
Right.
Because it needs to be signed still.
Yep.
And then the 1 per store. I know he'd place that in the customer's hold. And staff picks, we've got Wiccan Hulkling, Faithless, X-Men and Bad Mother, Savage Avengers, and The Boys, Dear Becky.
And there you have it, traders. Your new Comic Book Day videos for Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021. There's some great books. If you don't have a local comic book shop, shoot me a message. We'll get you taken care of. Or in the Salt Lake area, you can contact Greg at Black Hat Comics or any of the other great local comic stores that we have in Salt Lake. Just a reminder, coming up, we do have the signing event for our exclusives with Bleakhaven and Derek Draper from Harold's Journey. You can pre-purchase the books on my website, or you can just come on down to Black Cat Comics. This weekend we'll have the creative team for Bleakhaven at Finders Keepers. They're doing a little toy show there. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you want to see for future installments.